Alright, alright. Now it's rolling a little bit, still a little bit, still a little bit. Alright. And the other Gilead was still 30 seconds more. That would imply that he will go anywhere. He's not even going anywhere here without like a lot of like control and clearing of everything. Pretty sure he's not gonna go anywhere else. Nothing probably gonna come out of that, most likely. Alright, alright. What are we starting? As just the menu for now. Yeah, the odds over. Let's go. That's basically what we got so far. So far, I wanted to do something. 1 second. I think I will remember now. They want to do the name or something there. Yeah, I think I need to get like the menu and stuff. See, we got this to work now. We got them stats and stuff. All the good there. Yeah, like name placeholder or something. At least we really can't make it to do like this placeholder there is the actual name. Could just make an error message or something, I guess. Or not even start until you get the name in, I guess. Maybe. And yeah, then we get all this stuff already. And we get them loots. We get the gold then. Get all this stuff. Beat them hobos and all. Yeah, I'll need to get the button also still. Here's the Giga Hobo. Almost over. Oh yeah, I still need to get the UI to scroll actually. When there's like too much stuff going on. The UI window goes a little too much. A little too far there. There it is. So we got this. Yeah, this shit scrolls. Or like doesn't scroll rather. It'd be nice to make this one scroll. I'm gonna check some settings probably for that. So yeah, we got some of that stuff going. Got some of that stuff going. So alright, let's see. I think I will need I will need to get the check. Character create. Yeah, so this creates if we have ready for game of the year indeed. Indeed. So we're also gonna check probably for the name then. So we will need and that was the way to do it, right? We will need them to check the name then. That was stats. Character defense. It should do the name too there, wasn't it? Yeah, character name, character text. Okay, so if character name text equals, I guess, kind of nothing, right? That should do. No, wait a second. If this way, shouldn't be. Otherwise, it shouldn't even work then. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? I'll go in the will, again, the wind, little man. Just getting started there. Let's see, will it do? I didn't stop it again. Tend to forget lately. Counting like the hobos. That's a good idea. Yeah, very true. Well, for now it's just a list. Yeah, we kind of was just like checking that stuff basically. We'll see if I'll even use that. Right, that shouldn't work. Always the stats. That's still no, that does work. That's wrong then. How do we check for if the text field and not empty? So that would be kind of nice. Text. So not empty for this one. Well, we're gonna do this one. Hello. The equals for string comparison. So not equal, not gonna work this way. I'll do this better then. Yeah, I just need the need this one this one to work with actually. Yeah, both should be. So it should be and we need both to match here. So the string should be not empty. Whatever it is there doesn't matter. But it should be at least not empty. So it should be different one. Should be different one. I want to do is better here. So the character name text should be not empty here. Compares content for strings, alright. Well, we need not equal here though anyway, actually. We do need the not equal here. So we need basically to be not empty. I think there was something for it, but I don't remember. So we need as long as there is something that should work. The equal for the true or false? Well, I mean, yeah, it is. It is. No character name text. Can you do just like even this way? Get kicked out from the queue? I see. Will it be not though? Will this one be not? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, cannot be applied to operand of type string. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, it's a string. That's the thing. Yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that. This text equals. With equals, and then here. How do we do something here? Though it should be equals to something and not empty then. And the compare. Well, the thing is, like, we don't need like anything specific. We just need the string be not empty, like anything. Literally anything will do. C sharp. C sharp pony. Equals. So this one. Yeah, empty. That didn't work though. Wait, so equals empty string. Text null or empty. How do we do not? That's what I tried, sorta. Oh, this way compare. Compare string 1 equals not empty. Okay. Suspect encounter increase? No, not yet. Can't you is empty? We need not. We need not is empty then. So can you just like do like this text empty, null or empty actually kind of makes sense too. This must not be null, actually. Null if empty. That doesn't seem good. Can we just do not null then? Like, and this not null. Will that do? No, that seems we need more stuff for this though. String containing the text to be displayed cannot be applied to operands and time bool and method group. Okay. The length of the string is more than 0. True. Irrelevant. Is unity null? Doesn't seem good. Huh? And the string is initialized, it might not be null. Okay, so is there was no is empty either though, right? Yeah, there is no such thing. Well, yeah, we could do with the length stuff. That is true. I'm just like kind of want to see like a bunch of different options for that. Want to see different options for that. So instead of text, we go to like the string is null and empty. Oh, string is null and empty character name text. Is null or empty. Can we do it? Let's try. Is null or empty, and then we go the character name text. No, again doing this. We already have that. String is null or empty and not also. I see. Alright. Well, let's try this one. Yeah, but length is also kinda good one. So we just need to count the length. The length string is 0. Then we just don't do anything with it. Guess that makes sense. What do you mean, Zebra? Hello, by the way. Speak like you talk with an idiot, because that's what it is. Nice, still goes. It still goes. Didn't it? Oh, with the white space, dude. That's actually that's actually also interesting. Is null or white space. But then does it take the empty though? Also covers keys with the empty, and if okay, let's see. This one didn't go though. That is the problem. So I'm not sure if this one actually the keys though. Saying you not want to just do return then. Ah, I see what you did there, alright. Saying you don't want it there. Alright. So we return and otherwise let it roll. Null or white space would do then. We don't want that. If there is an option already for that. Come on. The other complete. Scared. Whatever. Will it? It will. Nice. Well, I mean, yeah, we could try to do that then. So you mean we do this, and then we do this. And then we just return. And this we don't do this way. Let's see. That still goes though, that's the problem. That still goes, so I think something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. Well, actually, or. This one is or, actually. If we do check for what we don't want, then it should be or, not and. So this should be here. Something is still kinda not sure. Something he doesn't get with this one though, for some reason. This doesn't work at least now because of the or, so that's fine, but this will work now. Yeah. Because it still doesn't want to take this one for some reason. For some reason doesn't want to do this one. Is null or white space. Wonder why. It's like it should be like if it's empty it should be 1, right? So it shouldn't even go. Default text should be what you have in there. So it's not empty. No, that's the thing. It's not. It's not. Because otherwise we would see ppeg on the next screen. And you can see that it's empty because it doesn't pass anything. Like this placeholder doesn't even count. See, like the name is empty. So it doesn't pass anything. So it should be empty. It might be not empty. It might have some special... Actually, probably. It might just have, again, also the same stuff as we had with regex here. It might just have some sort of like special symbol there or something. So it kind of is not kind of empty, but it kind of is. Log it and see. Let's see, actually. Log not going to show anything. It's not going to show shit. We already did try with the character attack before. It doesn't show anything even in... default and name stuff was easy peasy. Well, I mean, if I would just like do like instead of placeholder, I would just like get the proper default, then it will be easy, yeah. Which I kind of don't understand though, why it doesn't pass the placeholder. That's a placeholder, that's not the default. Like if I do this and we do this, like if I just get the ppg here, for example, then there will be no problems. Everything's gonna be good. But that's this thing. That's the placeholder, not even text. Like what if I do this here? I mean, I could go with that maybe. Oh, it didn't even save though. What? So this text is just getting replaced all, just getting empty all the time. Interesting. Do default encode the feature. I mean, true, but I kind of want to make it that way. Yeah, why does it not save this one even? This way I could kind of go for it, so it just uses like the ppg from placeholder as in case if it's empty, it at least like passes the ppg in, so that would kind of make sense at least. But for some reason it doesn't. Maybe there is an option for that. Not really. Doesn't seem like it. Well, I mean, we can just kind of like take it. If it's empty, we can take it from this, for example. We could do that way. But I just like rather not even start if there's no name input. That makes sense. Hmm. Let's see. How do we go with the laying? Is it also... Let's try it this way. See what it's gonna show there. If it works. Or does it have some special symbols or something there? Because we had that issue with the Text Mesh Pro. Like if you use the text mesh, it just puts some like by definition some stuff there. Yeah, there is something no matter what. Even if it's empty, there is still something there. That's why it doesn't work. Maybe we just like replace. Is there a way also to just like get like not the numbers but only letters, for example? So we like remove all the symbols from there. Just get the regex there too. AZ, all right. So we're stripping that string there. Yeah, like, let me show you. Because we already had that issue. Well, similar issue. Maybe it will show now, but we did it with different... had that before. Trimmed to zero laying. Alright. Could try that too. That might be better than regex. A little less lines, I feel. Let's see what it's gonna show. Maybe now it will show something. Because we did it with numbers, with the attack stat, and it didn't work. Yeah. Nothing. Technically. Yeah, some sort of like white space there or something it puts there. Or some like some special symbol that is not being like displayed or something. Now, if you put a different type of UI, then it's good. Like I did it here, for example. Like if you use text mesh, the new stuff, then this happens, which we see right now. And if you use just the TMP input field, for example, or some other text field, then it's just fine. Then everything works. This is just a text mesh UI. That one is doing some weird stuff. Copy and paste somewhere else. Wait, what do you mean? Where? All right, let's try the trim. Sure. So just trim it. Oh, try to copy from the log. Now do we see it? Show it right. Let me see. Is it something? Well, yeah, it's some empty stuff. I tried to like post it in Discord. It's just like, I'm not sure if it's like, it doesn't even look like space, to be honest. Like the cursor doesn't even move. It's like some, I don't know, like invisible shit there. Like it actually like takes as a message in Discord, so that the message being sent, but like the cursor doesn't even move in the message box. So yeah, I don't know. Some special symbol for that stuff. It's easy, right? If there is a letter in there, the zero white space, yeah. A literal emptiness. A literal emptiness. Is there some like the way to get like some sort of code of the symbol or whatever in there? Alright, regex match is there. But these two characters are so... I mean, true, yeah. That is true. Kinda like... It's like not even about like, you know, the character names. It's just, yeah, just the curiosity. How to do it right. Wait, so just all this regex just in there? Regex matches dot count more than 0. Well, no, equals 0 here, I guess. Let's try, sure. Because regex did work here. That we already had a similar issue. Matches... So this way is written. Interesting. I see. If it's 0 letters, then we just can also call is letter. Oh, there is a thing like that. Oh, that's actually probably even better. Well, let's try both ways. So it is also not a good thing to do this, right? But actually, it's not a text now. It's the number, I guess. So wait, that is for each character. Oh, the is letter. Okay, I see. Oh, wait a second. Didn't specify that way. Oh, so it might not go that way there. Well, that actually works though. That actually works though. Oh, that do be working. It actually it says that the length is 2 now though. So like that symbol is still there. Like even if you type something over it, it's still there. I'm not sure what that symbol is actually. It's like even by typing something in, it still shows the link too. So that still stays. That still stays and hides there. It's still there. Sneaky much. Sneaky much. Alright, that at least we did them. What else? What else did I want? A little fixes at least to do today. There's something else I wanted to do. Oh yeah, the UI stuff to make it either scroll or just maybe as well, the stuff that as Pony said would be also kind of interesting. That would also kind of be interesting to do. Kind of weird though to do, but I guess. A 0 white space, alright. I don't know for what particular reason it is there though. That's kind of weird, huh? I see it, I see it. That I see. Yeah. That's if you use. I see. All right. That's if you use TMP input field. Yeah, TMP input field is easy. TMP input field free stats. So it was yeah, the free stats.txt. Like it's super easy. Like when we do the same with the character defense, for example. Yeah, it's also like you address exactly the one. Yeah. Himenko is the Unicode. All right. CSC. Yeah, but TMP input field it works fine. If you go with the Text Mesh Pro, then that's when this thing arrives. It looks like in Text Mesh Pro, it's actually even like if you address the field directly. Actually, no, it wasn't directly. It was actually it is though. I think right? Did I? It was this. Let's see, name. No, wait. It was the script attached to the button. Yeah, it attaches text. Maybe if you just attach just the name, but then it's already going to be different type though. TMP input field that way. I guess, yeah, that makes sense then. True. Yeah, I could just like probably just add that stuff. Demand a string longer than 3 characters or so. I mean, true. But you know, someone just like likes to type like one letter and you know, they don't care about the name, whatever. Like the easiest would be to, if it's like empty, to just, you know, use the placeholder that is already there. I don't know why it doesn't actually. I thought there should be should be an option for that. Like there's already placeholder PPG, right? So like just take the PPG if there is nothing in. But no, I guess. For some reason not. For some reason it doesn't. You can type PPG here though to replace the text, but then it doesn't look like the placeholder thingy. That's the thing. Yeah, there's the placeholder. But it doesn't work. Yeah, that is more proper to use the input field. Yeah, I kind of like did half the text mesh, half the input field. Because yeah, if you just use the input field, then everything works good. Huh? Like when you use the input field, you get the text and the input field changed. But yeah, it's more right to just directly do the input field. I don't know why we were doing text before. This is where it became clear that it's better to use input field, but I kind of kept both of them just to see how it works, basically. Like I left this one even here with the regex and everything, just to remember that you'd want to reference directly TNP input field and not the text mesh pro. A GUI, UGUI. So yeah, technically, if you just get the TMP input field, get the name in, then don't need any regex. It's just gonna work. Like this literally worked back then, so that would be easy. And I just need to remember to reference the TMP input fields whenever I work with that, not the Text Mesh Pro. Ugu, that one is bad. That one is bad for you. But yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't take the what's the name, the placeholder. So like set the placeholder, but it's just there. Like it's not using it or something. It's just there to show, but it doesn't take it. I guess you can make it also as a part of the function though. Like if it's empty, then just take PP again, for example. But I think it's better to give an error and just, well, the best way would be to give an error and to point, you know, what's the issue that you need to type the name in. Could do that. Could do that. But yeah, I wanted to see the encounter list. So I think I tried. Like, I'm not sure how to do it. Yeah, I did the overflow scroll. That did not work. That did not work. So I wonder what that's the case here. Because when it gets like a lot of encounters, they just like keep going out of the line outside of getting the scroll. And that doesn't look good, eh? There should probably be the way for that too. But it's not this overflow. This one doesn't work. Maybe just because how they being served in the end there. But not sure. Not sure actually. Wait, one moment, where was it? That should be... That's one of the final ones, wasn't it? No, not here. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? At the very end. Now it starts changing with the... that's the setup. Yeah, that was this one. No, this sets up the encounters too. This one... Was it this one used in the end? Counter handler... Player stats... I think that was the keys there. So the solution stuff, and just the characters. That's the movie. Okay, so it should be this one then. Maybe because of this one. Like it scrolls them still in a weird way, so it doesn't create... doesn't make it... does not the scroll to this one. Maybe it like counts it as one line still or something. And that's why there is no scroll appearing. Just one long line. Is there some like super dank line break for this one? Super long text manually. True. Let's see. Doesn't look like it, right? Yeah, not exactly. Not sure why the scroll is even a thing then. Not sure. Content size for a component. Ooh, let's see. Is there? So UI. The UI toolkit. Nah. Panel event. Nah. I think layout. Probably Rev Pro. Could be something else instead. Where might it be then? That's Text Mesh Pro. The actual scroll view, they were. Yeah, this one only has overflow here. And I'm not sure if there's anything else about it. Actually, let me see. Display text which goes past the edge of the container. So like, bro, that should be, unless, nah, I kind of doubt it though. Like the whole panel, nah, I think it still goes even below that. So it actually even mentions here, but that ain't it apparently. Past the edge of the container. Truncate, masking, ellipsis. I'm gonna go truncate here, for example. Well, that kind of seems it truncates at least. By the looks of it, I guess. Yeah, truncates. Like stuff becomes invisible. That scroll doesn't, though. Maybe it's only some particular type of scroll, I'm not sure. But that surely didn't work. Can you use out the size, but that's kind of weird too. Maybe because of... nah. Scroll rect with text mesh as the content. Yeah, text mesh UI. Text mesh as the content. No, I mean that is it, I think. It's not a built-in component for UI. Oh, yeah, like specific scroll rect. Oh, the scroll view stuff. And then in it, there is the text already. No, viewport scroll bar. No, so like this one, and then fill this one. This one doesn't have the, or you put the text in, I guess, the text mesh inside. So we just get the encounter list in here. And that will do. The horizontal probably, kinda don't really need that. So whatever, let's try it this way for now, I guess. So we still have direct there. Sure, let's see. No one can play, I see a lot. Man, and that's just only for those who are pre-ordered. That's not even the real beta next week. That's gonna be a fiesta probably then. Or I need to get the button to finish fast, but I also need a lot of encounters to stack there to see if it's actually gonna work. Feels bad, Wednesday, feels bad. How so? How so? Like, Hoba needs to wait a bit. Oh, no Giga Hobos, please. Why can't you concentrate? Come on. Soon. Nah, it still goes. That, wait a second. That actually, though. Inside the viewport of the scroll rect. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe content stuff? This probably, right? So content gonna be this thing. And that probably will work then. I guess. I assume. Wait, do you want the boulder there? No. Good. As viewport game object. This one. Okay. So we also put the viewport in this one. Viewport content. Oh. Oh, you actually need to fill this one instead. Well, I mean, we can do that too. Will that not work now, though? Only viewport works. Text under the viewport. And that just gonna work that way. That's simple. You need to replace the content with it, though. Text is content. Well, then I will need the different object, I guess. Where are we feeling it? Counter list. What was it? Where was the script for that, though? I need to probably change the reference there. Go player stats. Counter list, gold amount. Yeah, counter list we need this. So where are we referencing that? So we need basically to put this one instead of encounter list, right? And then everything will be fine. Can we change? No, how do we do that then? Oh, now it's good actually. It will do it that way. All right, let's see. All right, I was just like thinking that you needed, and then there is no like font and other things there, so I was kind of like, how does that work? Oh, wait a second, PP again. The load in. Yeah, what do you mean, Zebra? The input field for the name stuff easy to change to use the placeholder. I mean, it is easy. Well, doable. Nothing super crazy. UI can be a shit show. The shit is the setup. Yep, figured. Already been messing with that for some time. He's nice though. A good learning experience. It was just like doing it on the YouTube evening stream, is it? Usually. Today we can derp around a little more, a little longer. Alright, give me more. Should be good enough amount of encounters. But they're gonna be some tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Guess I'll do them here. I'll do them here this week probably. Then we go back to the YouTube in the evening. Come on. Switches between all the topics, so that's how it goes. Gotta learn everything. You gotta learn everything. Usually for exams and stuff, we have like a list of questions. That's it. And you don't know how they're gonna like group those questions and stuff. Like usually you go in, you have like, we call them ticket. So you pull the ticket and it has like some questions on them. So you usually know, oh, that works, nice. That indeed works, good, thank you. That's good to know how this thing do, alright. So you just like pull your ticket and it has the questions. You know the questions, but you don't know how they're gonna be arranged. So usually you kind of still need to learn everything, really, if you want to be sure. If you want to be sure, you're gonna be fine. Interesting, alright. That's how the UI stuff goes there. Let's see. Yeah, just a little bit of like some small things. Are gonna go some big stuff too soon. They just gonna took a little. The first look Friday took a little longer with a couple of games going. It's gonna be some tomorrow too. Then go on completely blind. Oh, you don't even have like the questions that's gonna happen. Just kinda can be anything. Usually still kind of just for like learning all this stuff. Sometimes we had like people who were just like we were taking questions in groups. Everyone just like prepares answers for their part of question, then we just merged it into one, you know, like text that you can learn from basically all the questions. Usually it's like 100 questions or something, so it's still chunky. It's still chunky most of the time. Alright, so let's see. So we got that one now. We got that one. Like the do placeholder technically will be like even easy if we could just do the check. Like if it's empty, then like make it PP again, and then just like pass whatever. Could do that. That actually didn't work, Zebra. That actually didn't work. Tyrus already suggested that one. That one didn't work actually. That white space stuff also didn't work. So I think it's like it's the specific Unicode white space that didn't work for some reason. I think it's a magic white space, zero white white space. So yeah, I guess that's a specific one that that function doesn't eat for some reason. I don't know. He's weird, but yeah, like I just need to use TMP input field instead, and all would be fine. That will learn. Okay, I'm gonna even think just in case. Yeah, better. So remember for sure. Regex keen to see the day, yeah. So we already had that issue. Today we kind of dug a little bit deeper into it. A little deeper into it. But yeah, the fun part is like if you even if you put one letter in, it still shows two symbols in because this zero white space is still there. It's still there. It didn't escape. The past form of regex is regrets. I mean, kinda true. What's so bad about that, though? Oh, what's so bad about that one? The best example of the regex issues is never change that shit live. Some old frogs might remember the Ellis chat accident when I decided to add some more filters in the bot and started like live editing the bot settings. And it basically just started timing out everything. I remember the chaos. I'm just like sitting there in the tab, you know, just like updating stuff, typing things in. And then I see like looking at the chat and there's like, you know, the timeout galore. Like everything timeout. LA is like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm like, whoops. Big mistake. A little accident there. Then I remember like adding some like special symbols also too, I think, to be filtered by bot or some stuff. That was interesting. Yeah, I think I just kind of like removed everything and started like retyping things in or something. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, started just deleting whole of the chat. Shift Alt F. First we'll do this though. What? Was it? It doesn't go in this one. There was the button for the combination for this one here. It's the VS Code stuff. Okay. The indentation is correct. That ain't gonna work here. There was another one. I forgot. Someone told me. And I forgot that one. Oh, forgot. Was it the Control D? The second key you need him. You need double E and D. Yeah. It's shit actually. You're waiting for the second key, so you need something else for this one. Keyboard is different for code in Studio, yeah. Control D was pressed waiting for the second key. I don't remember what was this. I need the command combo for this one already, I forgot. Like you need Control D and then you do something else. I don't remember actually. Who was that last time telling me? I forgot. Control key, Control D. Yeah, okay. This way. Key then D, yeah. Alright. The magic. Now some of the shit is like very impressive though, I have to say. Like whenever it was like attack and defense, and it was just like auto like suggesting me, you know, like all this stuff, when I didn't even like kind of do anything for it. That was nice. That I like. Back in my day, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the thing. Key Control F. All right. But that magic is quite nice nowadays, I would say. That format not an F. Alright, so what do I want else? It would be nice. It would be nice probably to get also other stats and get some stats checks in the events. That would be good, eh? At least in some of them. So we'll already start doing some more deep shit going on. That will be nice. Well, I mean, we could do the checks for like attack and defense for now, maybe. Just for science for the time being. Then we can do some other stats. Since we already have attack and defense, might as well just do that. With hobos, for example. Just move them from fights and move them somewhere else. Well, actually, in fight, they kind of like just weak, so they do exist there. Oh, another one also would be like to do the event. if you don't kind of one-shot and not getting one-shots, there's like a couple of calculations going on, and then someone wins, someone loses. That will be nice too. That will be nice too. Could in the game over screen also, I guess I could just get what Pony mentioned. So just encounter list and like amount of times you encounter them. That could be nice too. It's a little bit more, a little less chaotic that way. And that could be fine. That's some dang stuff. To use the gold, for example, or something. Already start getting the more in-depth gameplay stuff that are going on. I need some like items or something to make this one in somehow. So you have like the items that you can kind of equip. Can maybe buy them, maybe get them from encounters. For starters, something like that. Can also do... I was thinking about the customization to do that. Maybe to preset the encounters on your own, how you want to get them. And the unscriptable objects. And then the same as we did with gold. What was with the gold? Just like the gain. So you have like some events that will be giving you the item or something? Or what do you mean? Stout numbers. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. The items with you mean like items in numbers as stats, right? Like what that item will be giving you. And I guess like some special cases you also can do is like some number, just like more weird one. It's like if item doesn't give you any stats but does do something, then I guess you can also still just like make some number and that's going to be specifically checked in the right condition for some specific item. Could do that too. Well, at least we got this stuff today. A little of this real quick. Some of it. So should we do the items tomorrow already? Or something? The stat checks I could also do. There should be like events probably, like also specific type of event. Like would it be good as with like scriptable event, for example? For now it's just like the gain of gold that you can get. So we could get some like stats here to compare against. It's kind of more of a weird one. So there should be already like more options, not just two, but more options. I think like in case of some events, we probably kind of want to do like a different UI window even. Maybe that's actually gonna be the case. Just to do... And you just make this one like different kinds. So for fights, we're gonna be activating one UI panel with like the fighting options basically. And for other events, gonna be different UI panel with different also options because you don't need like any fighting there. Basically different type of stuff completely. I wonder if that's the better way to do it. So for fights, we go like just attack, ignore. And for events, we go already. Well, I mean, there's also a lot of different events, might be, but there's some specific actually UI things. The best way probably is just like have a lot of UI windows, and then you just like kind of activate the one that you need for some specific event. So like if event has like 3 like or 4 options, you just activate that one in particular, and it already has all the text and stuff in. You just kind of like have a bunch of preloaded panels there. I guess that would be like the good way to do it, instead of like auto-filling them all the time. Which is good, but considering there might be a lot of different options, a lot of different things happening. Though I guess it could also kind of work, like we did with the gold. Set the gold, and then we do the remove the encounter handle here. Did it. Yeah, it's my encounter handler. Where'd you go? Yeah, it checks the type of encounter. But I guess that's fine. We can go with that. Could go that way too. But then again, the solutions though gonna be different. Like the button's not gonna be the same. I think probably different UI will be better already. Maybe it's gonna be time to start working on that one. Like for a fight, for example, we can just like keep the same UI with 2 options basically, I guess. But for events, I think we need like some specific UI, because there might be a lot of different things happening on button click really. You can like group the events with different types. Like event that checks the stats, for example, is going to be one group, so we can just put the type of stat in the event that we're going to be comparing. And if it's event like just grabbing the loot, then you don't need any stats. We just have options like take or ignore. I need to think about it. I need to think how this would be better to do. Because this already kind of gets a little too dang. So it already like checks what kind of event we have here. If it's combat or if it's event. Already do different things. And all that is kind of still working with like the 2 buttons only. So if you want like some more options, then things will get a little complicated. It still might be doable though, I guess. Like we can get to this panel, the abstractions, because we have like 2 buttons right now, right? So they kind of preset what they do. Sora, they basically like either like remove the encounter or make it like continue moving, which is like purely graphical for now, doesn't really matter too much. I guess can add another button and then only activate it on some particular events, which I mean I kind of have 2 more here already. And make them do something else, for example. So maybe we still can make it work somehow, somewhat. Gonna think about it. We'll do it then. So that's gonna be the goal for tomorrow then. I'm messing around with it tomorrow. Today was just a little too much of the other stuff I did. A little late, or I'm not gonna don't want to start, because if I start, then I'm just gonna get lost until I do everything, until everything somewhat works, and that'll be maybe a bit late. I'm just gonna go grab some food then. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do another long boy, and tomorrow gonna be another long boy, and tomorrow we're gonna do this stuff. When the graphics the first thing in game deving. I mean, particularly false though. For graphics, I guess gonna need to get the Alciparite going. I'll need to build it actually then. I think if he can build it, you can do it for free. So I'm probably gonna do that. Not even because I don't want to pay them, it's because I kind of can't pay from here right now properly without jumping, like, you know, through 10 hoops basically to pay for that stuff. Oh boy, that'll be interesting to Giga Chad and use Paint, yeah. The Square main character, yeah. Or like, like all this is at least, you know, at least I can kind of like, I can ask, I can Google. I may be like not completely brain dead myself, so I can do something. But when it comes down to art, oh bro, that's gonna be insane. Because this is where you guys can't really backseat too much. So we're gonna be drawing something interesting. I'm gonna be drawing something interesting. It's gonna be awful. I don't even kind of mind, but I think, you know, like we say, like if someone has like no musical, you know, hearing, we say that like the bear stepped on their ears. Like in my case, bear probably like stepped on, I don't know, my eyes or my fingers or something, because yeah, I can draw for shit, I think. So that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. But first, yeah, I'm gonna get some functionality going probably. So like items and stuff. Some AI that makes sprite art. I mean, probably, yeah, most likely. Like, for sure. Like, if you set things up, you can do a lot of things. But I kind of still, well, we'll see if I'll be like completely, you know, helpless with this shit. Then yeah, there's gonna be some like the need for some other assets probably. Maybe some free shit even. We'll see. But I'm gonna try. That's gonna be interesting at least to see. We have like a lot of coders. We have a lot of artists. So you know, everyone gets a little bit of the funny moments when they can laugh at how dumb I am and stuff. You know, that's good. This these days, I see. Well, the blender, I guess you can just like try to make some like a little model, like the low poly stuff and stuff, for example, and then just kind of like make, you know, make just 2D sprite out of it, I guess, and that kind of works. I think that's how it's sometimes even done, isn't it? You just make like, you know, the full model and even animation for it kind of somewhat semi-automatically in Blender, and then you just kind of like get all the screenshots and make the sprites out of it. Dead Cells did it, I see. Oh, that's how you do that for inventory icons, alright. Hero cogs hello. A bit of fun, hell yeah, man, hell yeah. It is. It's sometimes a bit painful, but I have an amazing chat to help, to backseat me. So I don't even need to go to Google if things are too bad. And it's nice to remember. It's nice this time to actually use it, you know, for something good. And when you use it, and it actually, you know, does something, not just gives you some numbers. Oh, the Hughes. They're asking third mask. Well, I mean, that's the easy way to ask someone, but you know, it's not that's not that the good to ask someone to do something for free. It's not that, how do you say, not that doable right now to pay for that stuff either. The stick figure just to see how it works. Well, I mean, this. I see what you mean. Right, just like to put some sort of like asset already in, so it's not just like squares that we created right in Unity, but something, you know, third party. 3D modeled, animated, and then render and downres. I see. I think that's kind of like quite a common thing nowadays still. Like a lot of people do it that way. Staring Unity almost all day. Let's see. Troll despair seeing it here too. Well, I mean, yeah, when you have the deadlines and do it for living, that's a bit of a different story. That is true. Now, for me, sometimes just kind of like, you know, you're just like, all right, what to do? What are we gonna do now? And then as soon as you kind of get like a goal directly, then it's already kind of like you just do this shit until it's done, basically. So far, so good. Might take a longer some. That's why I'm not starting anymore right now, because that probably I'm not gonna be done with it until I did what I wanted to do, sorta. That's why I'm trying to like also put like the small goals, like what peeps in chat also help with. Like Rev also was always just like giving some sort of like small goal that you just kind of like can do in one single step, kind of fast, without all right, let's just do like like the whole system there, and then you can just kind of like that's a bit too much. That's a long boy there. Yeah, it's your code. I say, not even getting paid. Not do the end game. Yeah. The whole gameplay stuff too. That will be interesting because you kind of have some sort of vision, but then how to make it, into working thing here, that's a different story. That's a different story. And I still kind of not even completely settled on how it's gonna be. So we'll see. Let's see you guys. I see. The pain. The pain. But it's still nice though. You have an opportunity to work on something like that in the internship. If you do it only all distantly though, that's a bit more annoying. Probably would be more nice when you can just approach someone and ask to help, to explain. That would be good. Full remotely, yeah. That sounds like pain. That sounds like pain. Not gonna lie. Sounds like a bit of a pain. But yeah, alright. I'm just kind of stalling. Gonna be calling it for now. They a little less because I just like stopped too late with the after the first Look Friday stuff. Tomorrow we hopefully gonna be have a little more time, a little bit.